Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that basketball analysis instantly on Analysis Playground, of course, on YouTube exclusively. There as it should be. This is forever. On top of that, 127 to 110. The Suns beat the Blazers. The Suns are now 9-6 and 3-4 on the road. The Blazers are 6-8 and 3-3 at home. Phoenix won the first quarter 35-32. It ended up being 29-29 in the second. Going into halftime, Suns had the lead, and then the game was basically over in the third because the Suns won it 36-21. Although the Blazers did win the fourth quarter 28-27, the lead was just too much for them to be able to come back. Their defense could never really help them get back in it, and they just couldn't make enough shots or slow down the Suns enough to have a chance to win this game. But it just shows you how well the Suns been playing this year. They have been a big surprise of how they've been able to win and close games at the start of this season. So 9 points for Royce O'Neal, 3 of 10 from the field. It was all threes that he took, and it was all spot ups and wide open. He just didn't have it going for himself in this one. He had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, 31 minutes, and a plus 19 in plus minus. Dylan Brooks wasn't scoring the way he was doing in other games, but he still got in double figures with 12. He was 5 of 11 from the field, 1 of 6 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 steals. One of his rebounds was offensive, 3 personal fouls, 26 minutes, plus 16 and plus minus. Um, just a good game from him. You just want him to defend and knock down shots. Didn't have it going from three, but he still was attacking in other ways, and the ball still was able to fall at a good enough rate and percentage to where you're happy with it. And then he also got some opportunities because he got the steals. Ryan Dunn only scored 9 points. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from three. You'll take it because he made the shots that was there and that was open, and he didn't take any bad ones really. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover. He also had 5 steals. Everybody in the starting lineup had 2 or more steals. That's really good and really strong when you're looking at performance on both ends of the court. They have to bring it there, and they did. 4 personal fouls though for Ryan Dunn in 27 minutes. He was a plus 23 in plus minus. Mark Williams, 15 points, 7 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 4 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, 21 minutes played for him, plus 15 and plus minus. You just want him to finish strong in the paint or just finish in the paint in general and rebound. He didn't rebound crazy tonight, but they all shot the ball really good. So it's nothing much you can really do but just try to get the ones that's there and try to protect the run, which he did a okay job at tonight. You just want to see him continue to improve because he looks like the best center that they have. And then Devin Booker didn't need to score that much either. He only had 19 and only took 13 shots. That still was the most shots on the team. But he also went to the free throw line and went 6 of 6 and 1 of 2 from three. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals. One of his rebounds was offensive, 2 personal fouls, 29 minutes, and a plus 17 and plus minus. Every starter was a plus in this game, which is great. Nigel Hayes Davis, 0 points, 0 of 1 from three, 3 rebounds, 2 of the rebounds were offensive, 1 personal foul. He played only 4 minutes. That's why he was a -3 and plus minus. But when you miss all your shots, it can be that way. Isaiah Livers, 5 points, 1 of 3 from the field. He took all threes besides going 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 13 minutes, 3 personal fouls, plus three and plus minus. He didn't really do much because he didn't play that many minutes, and when he was out there, he didn't take a lot of shots. Three is really low, but Iguodaro, he played and ended up getting 14 points. He was 6 of 7 from the field. Did a really good job of being near the basket on basically all his attempts. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover. Three of his rebounds was offensive, 2 personal fouls, 16 minutes, and a plus 7 and plus minus. Rasheer Flemings, 4 points, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Three of his rebounds was offensive, 10 minutes, a -6 and plus minus for him. Just missed a lot of shots on this one, but at least he got to the free throw line, put some type of points on the board. Nate Richards did the same, stayed near the rim as he normally does. Had a sweeping hook that he ended up making that was cool. 4 of 7 from the field for him, 2 rebounds, one block, two of his rebounds, all was offensive, and he had two personal fouls, and he did all of that in 11 minutes. It was a -5 and plus minus. Jordan Goodwin, 10 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 steals, and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls in 22 minutes, +1 and plus minus. I really love what he was doing. I really loved his scoring, and I really liked his activity on both ends of the court. And he's really been bringing it as an offensive player off that bench. And Colin Gillespie, you can say the same for him. He had 19 points, which was the most off the bench, but he was also efficient. He went 6 of 11 from the field, 4 of 9 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal. 3 personal fouls, 28 minutes, a +1 and plus minus. And then Bouye got on the court. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of him. He ended up having 3 points and 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from three. That was the only shot that he made was a three. And then he missed the other. Then he had an assist and a block, and then he had 3 minutes played and was a -3 and plus minus. Malawach didn't get on the court, although he was healthy. Coaches made that decision. 47 of 98, 48% from the field, 14 to 40, 35% from three. And then there was 19 to 22, 86% from the free throw line, 46 rebounds, 24 assists, 15 turnovers, 19 steals, 4 blocks, and then 27 personal fouls. Portland Trailblazers, they ended up performing good enough to win this game. The score not going to indicate that, but everything just went wrong too fast, and they were never ever to get things back on track on both ends of the court, and they let this game get away from them. And the Suns ain't complaining about that because they came for the win and got it. 6 points, 2 of 10 from the field, 2 of 9 from three, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal. His only rebound, one of his rebounds was offensive, the other one wasn't. 3 personal fouls, 32 minutes, and a -17 and plus minus. He hasn't really had it going this year offensively. He's still solid defensively, but his offensive play has really been a letdown, and you want to see more out of him. And they're going to keep giving them chances and opportunities. He just has to continue to put the work in and see if things change as the seasons go on. Chris Murray made a three, but he went 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 1 of 4 from the field. He had 4 rebounds. 2 of his rebounds was offensive, 1 personal foul, 25 minutes, and was a -29 and plus minus. Denny had 19 points. He was 7 of 17 from the field, 2 of 6 from three, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover. He had 1 offensive rebound out of the five, 2 personal fouls, 29 minutes, and a -23 and plus minus. I like what he was doing. He took the shots that he normally does. He just couldn't get them to go as well as he can, as well as he's been playing this year. Just he's been slowing down. Teams are adjusting to him. Teams are allowing him to shoot the shots because they rather him do that than drive to the basket. You have to take what the defense gives you sometimes, but it also can hurt you if you can't make it. Donovan Clingan had single digits again. He had 9 points. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Still did get 12 rebounds. 7 of them was offensive. He's showing you that he's really great at that, and that's been something he's been consistently doing this year. 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 5 blocks. He's been a good rim protector, even though he's young. He's a big body. He knows how teams are trying to come at him, and he just tries to be as disciplined as he can and try to protect the rim without fouling. He's been doing a good job of that for him to be a young center because he only had 1 personal foul in this game, and that's impressive considering how many times they try to go at him. 23 minutes in the -15 and plus minus, and Shaedon Sharpe led the entire team in scoring in this game, and he actually had game high for both teams with 29 points. He was 12 of 24 from the field, efficient there. The problem was he went 0 of 6 from three, and he kept chucking them up. It just wasn't dropping. He was 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. He also played 30 minutes and was a -20 in plus minus. Robert Williams, 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal. One of them was offensive. 8 minutes for him. He has a 0 and plus minus. Doof Reith, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field. It was only threes that he took. He also ended up having 10 minutes be played for him and finished as a +5 and plus minus. You would take it, considering that none of these guys play significant amount of time. besides Caleb Love and City. But Hansen played 9 minutes. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block. It was offensive. One of his boards was out of the 5, and he ended up having he ended up having 13 minutes played in the +2 and plus minus. I like what he's doing. They slowly bringing him along. They giving him more touches. They allowing him to operate a little bit more, and they allow him to be a focal point from time to time. He got a lot of shots compared to what he normally does, and he got double-figure minutes. You got to like his progress so far as a young player trying to prove that he belongs in this league. Caleb Love, 17 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 8 from three, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal. One of his rebounds was offensive, 1 personal foul, 32 minutes, +8 and plus minus for him. City, 8 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals. One of his rebounds was offensive, 2 personal fouls, and 28 minutes in the +2 and plus minus. And Ryan Rupert, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 steal. And then he had 1 personal foul in the 8 minutes that he played. He was a +2 and plus minus. Everybody was either banged up already and we knew, or had an illness. They had a lot of guys out like we knew coming into this game. But other than that, they still performed at a decent level, respectable. 42 of 97, 43% from the field, 10 of 41, 24% from three. They shot poorly from three. That was a big reason why they couldn't win this one. 16 of 20 from the free throw line. They shot 80%. They only shot 2 less than the Suns. 43 rebounds. They had 3 less than the Suns. 24 assists. It was a tie. 19 turnovers. They had 4 more than the Suns. 7 steals. They had 12 less. 6 blocks. They ended up having 2 more. And then they ended up having 12 personal fouls, which was 15 less than the Suns. But it did not really matter in this game. This was just a game that just shows you that sometimes you can be your own worst enemy, and you just have to live with it. You just have to live with those decisions that you make. They ended up, getting in their own way in this one. They ended up getting a little stagnant and got in some trouble. And then the Suns just kept coming and coming and coming. And this was one of them games where they just didn't have enough to stop them. They just didn't have enough plays to make. And the Suns did. And they just looked like a better team. They just looked like they was more prepared. They knew what they was trying to do. They knew who to get the ball to. They knew how to pass the rock. And all those small little details and all them things that's needed to be able to stay consistent, to be able to beat the team, just ended up going in their favor in this one. And you just got to give credit to Jordan Ott, and you have to give credit to the team for buying into what he's trying to do on both ends of the court and making it a reality when they implement it in the game. And they did a good job of executing it. So you got to give credit to the Suns for doing it for basically this entire season and having one of the seasons that nobody's seen coming, where they're above 500 and they look like a honest team, and they don't try to change what they do. They accept it. This is what we about. This is what we're going to be. This is how we're going to do it. And we're going to live with the result. And today, the result was a win, like it has been more times than not this season. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. I'll do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. And on top of that, I got over 4,000 plus videos now on my channel that you can watch, and it's all for free. And on top of that, I also try to upload videos every day throughout the day to always give you something to watch and look forward to when it comes to NBA content. And on top of that, thanks for watching, thanks for support, thanks for love, thanks for respect. And all I can say is thank y'all also for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back and continuing to enjoy the stuff that I make. And I do it all on my own. So all I can say is thank y'all for checking it out and loving it for what it is. And all I can say is I'll be back later today, hopefully, with more analysis to give y'all. And other than that, peace out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good.